Hello everyone, I'm Pam Spanjer, a member of the Site Southeast USA chapter and chair of the Site International Bylaws Committee. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process that we've gone through in the last 2 years in bringing bylaws to a vote to you this fall. But before I begin, I would like to tell you a little bit about our committee. When Sean Mahoney first approached me in the fall of 2009 to chair the committee, he made it very clear the bylaws are dry, they're not sexy. There's a lot of detail involved. But let me tell you this project may be dry and it may not be sexy, but it is definitely passionate. And it's passionate because of the dedicated team members that we have working on the committee. And if you know them, you'll understand why. Carolyn Dow with the Scotland chapter, Tasso Pappas with the Greece chapter, Kevin Reagan with the Minnesota chapter, Sean Mahoney with the Florida chapter, me from the Southeast chapter, and two of our global administrative staff, Allison Summers and Christy Pruin. This group has been extremely dedicated and engaged in reviewing the bylaws over the last 2 years and doing diligence for you to preserve the integrity of what SITE means to our members. We began this process in early 2010 and spent the first half of the year reviewing the bylaws document in detail. All 15 pages, all 19 articles, over 230 sub-articles. Lots of detail. Dry, not sexy, but we were passionate. We worked through the summer. We got input from the International Board of Directors. We got input from the site global staff and drafted a survey that went out to all of you in the fall of 2010. We solicited your opinion about the items that we felt needed to be addressed, bylaws changes that perhaps needed revision, and solicited other issues from you that you thought were pertinent to the bylaws. With 58 respondents, we felt that was a resounding success. So in the beginning of 2011, we began the draft of a document that would become the vote that you see today. We took each item, we wrote a detailed explanation or rationale for those items, and put those forth to the International Board of Directors for approval. We involved an attorney who specializes in association bylaws. Now this vote is open for you. We are excited about the response that we've gotten thus far, and we're encouraging you to vote. It will stay open for another couple of weeks. Following the vote, we will publish the results and begin to make the changes to the bylaws document. Let's talk about some of the revisions and what you're voting on. There are 18 votes in total. The first 9 are primarily clerical, and we've provided some background and explanation for those for you to better understand them. The major issues follow, and I'm just going to mention a few to make you aware of them. One is that we have put forward the opportunity for a current president of Site Global, Site International, to run for a successive term. Another is to allow the immediate past president a vote on the executive committee and on the International Board of Directors. That does not currently exist in our current bylaws. Another is the implementation of a non-voting membership category of company membership. This is an item that I do want to just say a few words about because we've had some questions that have come to us since the vote has opened up. This is an opportunity to put this type of membership into our bylaws, but the details and the parameters and guidelines of what that membership would mean and what criteria would be established would later be put together with the policies and through policies and procedures, with the Site Global staff, with the International Board of Directors, the Membership Committee, and the Bylaws Committee. A lot of oversight there. We also have had some questions about what is being interpreted as a change of name for the organization, Society of Incentive and Travel Executives. That will remain the same in our bylaws. However, the vote that's put forth gives the organization the opportunity to use the term site in our marketing materials, in some of the phrases that are throughout the bylaws, and that's a capital S lowercase ITE, not the acronym SITE. So where are we today? The vote is open. We've gotten almost 9% of you to take a stand. We need to get to 15%. We need you today, go back to your hotel rooms. Take the time, the first thing you do when you get back to your office, cast your vote. Go to the Site Global website, check on the member services page, and hit the link and vote for the bylaws, changes, and revisions. In closing, I'd like to thank once again the committee, very dedicated committee members, Tasso Pappas, Carolyn Dow, Kevin Reagan, Sean Mahoney, Christy Pruen, and also invite you to speak directly with Carolyn, Kevin, and Sean, who are with you in Las Vegas today. They'd be glad to answer any questions. And finally, I'd like to thank all of you for allowing me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Bylaws Committee and to present, hopefully, some new direction on where our organization will go in the future. Thanks so much. Have a great conference.